What is up, my Sportalites? It is I, your king, welcoming you to an update video. We're in my office. There's a fan back there. Ignore the fan; it's ugly. It gets hot in here sometimes, so that's why that's there. Anyway, welcome. I'm doing an update video. The angle on this isn't very good. I'm just trying different things out at the moment, and this actually seems like a pretty good angle. So I'm going to roll with it for right now. Hopefully I won't be doing all update videos like this, but whatever, that's besides the point. Enough of that. Anyway, let's just get down to business on the things I want to talk about in this update. I'm going to make it kind of brief because I don't really want to go into too much meat and potatoes, I suppose, on this whole subject, because it's not the most immediate thing, but it's something I kind of wanted to bring you guys' attention. So, over the past several months, I have been trying to decide what I want to do with this channel, because Let's Playing, as much as I love it, isn't something I can do forever. In fact, it, in a lot of ways, is a detriment to me, personally, in my personal life. I absolutely love Let's Playing, but trying to juggle 4 series, and it's not even the amount of content that I'm uploading, because the problem is I can either do all or nothing when I'm recording, because I hold myself to a certain standard. So it's not like I could just cut down on the amount of series I'm doing at a time, at least, and feel right about it if I'm just doing Let's Plays. So it's not just that, but trying to juggle 4 series and also have a 60-hour-a-week job on top of having all these other different aspirations is impossible. It really is. Like, my life really does just kind of boil down to 60 hours a week of work, doing YouTube videos, and then just relaxing. I really I'm not able to do much else because my body gets completely destroyed by my job, but that's besides the point. I don't have time to do other things. So I just Let's Play and work. That's all I get to do. And really the only time I can make time for other things is when work slows down, not when other things slow down. So I need that to change. I have to have that change at some point. It's not going to be an immediate thing, because I'm honestly not in a rush. I'm not in a rush to change things, because I really do like Let's Playing. Like, I love it. It really is one of the things that keeps me very happy. And as a result, I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop. And I don't think I'm going to completely stop. But I am going to be making a transition into a different style of content as a result, because I gotta at least tone things down. Now, again, like I said, this isn't going to be immediate. In fact, it's probably going to be a 1 or 2 year process. But over that time, there are a certain number of games that I still have not covered in my Let's Plays that I really want to cover. As many games as I've already done, I'm on to Let's Play number 55 right now. I think 55 or 56, something like that. There are still some of my all-time favorite games I haven't covered on this channel yet. So that is something I want to buckle down and do before I make any drastic changes. Now, I actually have a list here of the games that I want to cover in that time frame, which I guess I'm not really the person who's all about the surprises. Here's the Let's Play reveal. I mean, I did that like in my first year of Let's Playing because everyone else was doing it. But I mean, now I'm just like, whatever, who cares? But at the same time, I'm not going to really tell you guys when each one's coming. But these are the games I want to cover in the next year or two on this channel before I start doing other things. And those games are Banjo-Tooie, Doom, Star Wars Battlefront 2, Horizon Zero Dawn, Pokemon Emerald, NFL Street, yes, the first one, Star Fox Assault, Mario Kart, I wrote down 7 for some reason, I can't even capture that, Mario Kart 8, Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass, and then the 10th game on this is finishing Fallout 4. Those are the games I want to cover before I start making a transition. And, those are all going to follow after Titanfall 2 and Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Some of those games are actually incredibly short. Some of them are not. Looking at you, Horizon, and Pokemon, and Phantom Hourglass and Fallout. But that aside, I still want to do Let's Plays, and I will, but I'll probably be doing like 1 at a time. Maybe 2, most likely just 1. And I'll just kind of be uploading it whenever the heck. But it's not going to be the central focus. It's going to be in the background. It'll just go up whenever. Something I want to start focusing on instead is a weekly upload of videos with more substance. Now, I'm still going to be doing gaming because, I mean, that's really all I'm good for anyway. But I'm probably going to start doing things like game reviews. And I'm not talking like hot takes, it's freaking day one, Nier Automata just came out, day one review. No, I'm not going to do that crap. I'm going to be doing more like, I'm just going to kind of do reviews of whatever. Like, I'll probably ask you guys what you guys want to see me do reviews of, but basically, I'm going to pick a game off my shelf. I've got a big old shelf. It's over there. I'll show you guys this in another video someday, my game collection, but still need to do that office tour video. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. Pick a game off my shelf. I've got like 200 PS2 games over here. Just Gungrave, whatever. Never played it. I have it, but I've never played it. I've heard it's a pretty good game, though. Pick it off my shelf, throw it in the PS2, come back to you guys with a 15-minute review on the game. Something like that, you know? I'm still not sure if I want to, how much humor I want to inject into the videos. I don't really know if I have the ability to be all that funny, but we'll see of that. And then I'm also going to do like more analytical videos. Like something I really want to do is do videos on specific aspects of games. Why I like them, why other people like them, etc. A video I've been wanting to do for quite some time now, actually, is a video on game feel. It's a topic that I don't feel like is very often discussed when it comes to video games, but I think is actually one of the most important parts of enjoying a video game, because there's something about the visual, audio, and visual and audio feedback, as well as the physics, just kind of the way things feel when you're playing a game, that make it more enjoyable to play. Like, I think a very good example of that, for me personally, and one of the reasons I love the game so much, is Destiny. I feel like a lot of first-person shooters out there, while they are very good games, lack game feel. They lack the proper visual and audio feedback to really feel it, feel that punch, feel that, you know, that satisfying, you know, effect of shooting something, popping something's head off, or, you know, executing a move of some sort, or a jump, or something like that. That Destiny, I think, pulls off very, very well, and is probably the game's strongest aspect, because that game has a myriad of other problems, but the game feel is one of the reasons I love the game so much. Another example of that, I would say, is Doom, actually. I think Doom is a great example of a game with good game feel, because it's so satisfying to perform those executions, to, you know, just fly around the map and land those perfect shots. Like, that's the kind of thing that I feel like is not often discussed, but yet I think should be one of the big talking points in talking about whether or not we enjoy a game. Now, I know that not everyone cares about game feel. You know, I think a genre that completely lacks it, yet everybody loves, is RPGs. RPGs don't have game feel, really. Like, at least not static RPGs, JRPGs. And some of them do, like Final Fantasy does a little bit, but for the most part, turn-based RPGs and stuff like that, game feel isn't a factor at all. But people love them. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. I just think that it is a talking point, and it's something I want to discuss. You know, I'm kind of already talked about it for a minute here, but I want to make like a full-fledged video on that topic and do things like that, you know, not just that video in particular, but more videos along those lines, just kind of going over these different aspects of games and what games do it well, what games don't. You know, even if I don't agree, what do you think does those well? Get a discussion rolling, you know? And then lastly, I do want to kind of go back to making a lot more of those countdown videos. I mean, I already said many times I like doing those, and I still want to continue doing those, because I think they're a lot of fun. They're a lot more editing intensive, which for me is the struggle, because unlike most people, I think, where they need to be in a certain mindset to record something, and then they can just kind of edit it whenever they've got the willpower to do so, I'm kind of the opposite. I can sit down and record on pretty much any day unless I'm completely wiped out. But when it comes to editing, I need to be all there. Otherwise, I can't sit at a computer and even get more than an episode done. So, I mean, that's really the only reason I haven't made a ton of those. But, you know, those are something I want to start focusing on more. Something I want to, again, spark discussion with, and hopefully also start injecting more humor into it. Kind of find my own rhythm, start making more of a variety-based channel, and I just kind of want to make that like a weekly thing. You know, Just one video a week where I make one of these videos. We do a review, a countdown, something along those lines. And it's just fun, you know, we're just going to have fun around here. Because, I mean, that's all really this channel is supposed to be. I've said it before and I'll say it again. As fun and as much humor comes out of being negative when it comes to video games and stuff like that, or really anything, picking something apart, making fun of it, that's, while very, you know, it is very funny, I agree. I do watch a lot of channels myself that are incredibly negative but funny. I feel like that's also an easy way to do it, and I like to focus on the positive in video games, because while there are so many problems with video games and there are so many bad video games out there, there are almost just as many, if not more so, I guess depending on who you are, you could argue, even more good games out there that are worth talking about, especially all the ones that are overlooked, really. So that's something I want to kind of focus on this channel, and I want content to express that, and I really also just kind of want to cut the Let's Playing out because, again, like I said, it's detrimental to me as a person. And I am, yes, I'll believe it or not, I am just a person. You know, I'm just a human being. And so I got to make some transitions at some point. But not immediately, but I'll be getting around to it. And I just kind of wanted to make you guys aware, because I am going to also probably start making some of those variety videos to test the waters in the meantime. And get your guys' feedback and response on that stuff. So, yeah. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed this update, seeing my ugly mug. And hopefully the audio quality on the camera isn't completely terrible, or I'm going to have to re-record this entire thing. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.